Egypt, Valley of the Queens. January 26, 1909. 13 years before the discovery of King Tut's tomb, artist and playwright Joseph Linden Smith and Egyptologist Arthur Weigel perform a theater piece for Howard Carter's team. The play tells the story of a curse that was placed on the pharaoh Akhenaten by the priests of Amun, who he had defied. According to the curse, Akhenaten would not be able to travel to the other world, but would be doomed to walk the earth as a ghost.
Now, some very interesting circumstances unfortunately took place when they went through with this play. This storm comes up out of nowhere, blinds one of the actresses. One of the playwriter's wives is befuddled with this unknown sickness. Really raises a lot of questions as to this curse around Akhenaten actually being real.
Right in front of me is the sarcophagus of the king. Now, there's a lot of debate about the middle coffin. It has different facial features than the rest, and it also seems like the cartouche where the name of the king would be was replaced with King Tut's name instead. Now, under further analysis, they were able to read the name on the cartouche underneath King Tut's name, and that read Ankh-Khiperu Ra. Ankh-Khiperu Ra was not King Tut.
Why was a sarcophagus that was made for Ankh-Khiperu Ra used to hold the mummy of King Tut?
His death at 19 was definitely a problem for the tomb makers. It ended up being a rush job. He got the smallest tomb in the valley.
But who is Ankh-Khiperu Ra? Every ruler in ancient Egypt was given a throne name that was different from his birth name. The throne name of Ankh-Khiperu Ra is believed to have belonged to a very important and mysterious member of King Tut's family.
Ankh-Khiperu Ra could have been the throne name of Prince Thutmose, who was allegedly Akhenaten's brother and was supposed to rule before or after Akhenaten, but never got to.
There are numerous theories regarding Akhenaten's mysterious brother, Thutmose. But the most profound comes from an unexpected source, Sigmund Freud, who, in addition to being the founder of psychoanalysis, was also a scholar of Judaism and ancient Egypt.
Sigmund Freud, the famous psychoanalyst, in 1939 first suggested that monotheism began with Akhenaten, and he thought that someone in Akhenaten's court, perhaps his brother Thutmose, could in fact be the historical Moses.
Could Sigmund Freud's audacious conclusion be true? That Akhenaten's biological brother was in fact the Hebrew leader, Moses. According to Freud, the events depicted in the Bible surrounding Moses' birth, exile, and most importantly his introduction of monotheism perfectly coincide with the historical record of Thutmose.
The name Thutmose means son of the god Thoth. If you take away the Tut element in his name, it simply means son of. Moses means the son of. Now, the name Moses is very similar to Mose, and it just so happens that the story of Moses in the Bible is set at exactly the time that Thutmose disappears from history. And we're told in the Bible that Moses grows up as the brother of the prince apparent to the throne. In other words, the historical Thutmose could be the biblical Moses.